Was that pressure, subtle pressure on you guys in the house when the show was going on to be couples? I'm not talking of you in particular, I'm talking of the housemates. Because yes, it was a season where you were paired,
Right.
but there was nothing that said people should become boyfriend and
Boyfriend and
girlfriend. But it
girlfriend.
seemed like that was the impression everybody got, and everybody tried to sort of do that. Where did that come from?
You know me, I will shake tables. So I will shake the table. So for me, even at the point of getting to the house, I already saw Cece and I already paid her compliments. And one
Yeah.
way or the other, I chose her to be head of house. So it was more like, for me, this was the person I can talk to or I'm talking to right now. And then she's smart, she's intelligent. So like we got talking and then we just had that space with, okay, this is my guy, this is my person. I can always talk to this. Because it was 20 people in the house, different characters. You really can't just go and open yourself up to everybody. So you have to start gradually. But I think when I and CC kind of started getting closer, other people in the house probably saw like, okay, maybe start feeling the pressure to want to be together or thinking, okay, this can work. Or for myself and her, it wasn't a strategy at all. It was more like natural, at least for the time it was existing.
Yeah.
So some other people probably just thought, okay, maybe this is cool. Or maybe in the house, different things happen. Different things have different effects on different people. So the nature of the house could have brought people to be like, okay, maybe I actually like you. So I have my own opinions, but then I always give
Are there
room
people
for,
you thought paired up just because there was pressure?
I won't shake that table.
You said you're going to be honest. And the people you looked at, you're like, you guys are just doing this.
Right now, really everything in the house I've left in the house. I don't want any.
Why? Because it's even a continuing conversation outside of the house now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think every time anybody opens their Instagram page, on the Explore page, is a picture of Tolex or a picture of Lotto. It looks like
the coupling thing.
Or Bam Teddy. It looks like there's a continuum.
One thing I understand about the house is the kind of relationships you form in the house. They have the tendency of being stronger even out of the house because the house, you're under certain pressure and you see all of each other. Like there's no housemates, we don't know your goods and bads. We know everything about each other. So outside is like you've seen the worst of the person really in the house. So outside, it can only get better. So I can't fault anything that was built in the house if it's genuine. Of course, I'm still going to throw shade once in a while. I mean, they're my friends. But then I know, okay, definitely good things could have started in the house that will last a long time.
Yeah. So what kind of things are you hoping to last for with Tolex?
People have put pressure on Tolex. We are friends.
You guys don't make it easy for the people.
Yeah, I know. I
mean, even just yesterday, I saw you guys in a photo shoot again.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't planned. Swanky styled myself and her, so he wanted pictures.
There's always a backstory, but
there's always
the impression another photo shoot.
No, like in the house, I always claimed, like getting to know her, I'm like, I find her interesting. I think we like each other. But then in the outside world, it's a different ball game. Of course, that friendship is going to remain. But at the same time, now we're open to a whole new world, the whole new opportunities, and we have to hustle. Like me personally, there's no love when my bank account is not smiling. Like my emotions are like zero when I'm not where I want to be in life. So for me, I already have a lot of things I have to focus on. And then there's still a lot of people you get to meet in your circle. So you really don't want to put that pressure. You're just getting out of the house. You can't put your pressure or put all your eggs in that basket. Yeah. And she also has to accomplish a lot. Like she has more work to do because she's, like I always tell her, she's like a white canvas. So now you have to determine what you want to do, how you want to do it. So it's like, there's a lot of work to achieve. So any form of relationship that is not friendship will just be two of us kind of dragging each other, holding each other from a lot we can accomplish. So as friends, me personally, I'll be there for her. Any way she needs me, like Toby this and that, advice or help me with this, I'll be there. But like when it comes to a relationship, that's not the goal right now. So right now, we're just really trying to take over the world individually.
It's a little different from what I thought you had said at the final.
No, at the final, I won't deny it. I like the girl now. I honestly like her, but the way she is right now, a relationship won't work. So I need her to establish herself, like go out there,
so it's not
see the
world.
No, it's not. It's not. It's both of us. Because I myself, in the course of my journey, who knows? Someone might.
Have you had a conversation with Leo since you came out?
Just hello, hi.
You guys have not had a conversation.
What
do you think he thinks of you?
I really don't know.
With the Alex situation.
With the Alex situation, I really don't know because I've not gone back to look at everything that happened in the house. I know Leo. I've heard Leo said some things that I don't think he should have said, but I'm not dwelling on it. Like I know the time will still come for Leo and myself to sit and talk. And geez, like with guys, it's really not that much of a, you said this, you said that. No, as guys, over a drink, it's all settled. So I'm very straight with Leo. I know he'll have his reservations, or probably have reservations concerning Alex. But getting out of the house, memo I got was that, he made it clear, like, I didn't want to be with her. I have a girl outside. So if that is really the case, we should not have any problem.
Yeah. Are there other people you haven't had conversations with since you came out of the house?
Since I came out of the house,
A number of them.
Yeah, like I've not sat down to particularly have conversations with people.
Anyone you've not had a conversation with at all, but you've seen?
I've seen. I'll be honest. I've seen Coco, but we haven't really talked. I know the time will still come for us to talk, but I think there's still kind of that standoff of, okay, I still think this about you, I still think that about you. And then, when you get out of the house, when you hear, this person was saying this while you're in the house, like, it's not stuff you're happy with. But then me, I'm ready, because for me, it's work, positivity, and there's still things we can do together as housemates. So we can't allow any negative energy. So for me, I've let it down, so I just believe every other thing will flow naturally. Yeah.
Two-part question. What's the worst impression or thing you heard about yourself when you came out of the house?
It wasn't even bad. They called me gossip. Okay. And for me, I'm like, it's just what was coined in the house. And like in the house, we're always scared of that narrative where someone starts to paint something and then other people start to see it that way.
But you were also accused of that.
Yeah, I always
Bam fake.
Yeah, well, I'm like, if it's not there.
They said you started that narrative.
So they started my own narrative too, and probably some people saw it. But in my defense, if you have a friend or if you have a partner, you tell all your issues, fears, worries, whatever to your partner. So that shouldn't be called gossip, in my opinion. So the fact that, okay, I confide in this person today, okay, after the next 2 weeks, I have someone else. So it shouldn't be seen as gossip. I mean, let's be honest. You and your wife talk about everything. Is that gossip? Exactly. Exactly. So that's about your best friend
that's
too.
My wife.
I was sitting with you and Captain yesterday.
Did you hear anything?
You guys had gist. You guys had hot gist. So for me, that's not gossip. I mean, you have your people and you guys are free to talk about anything. People you confide in. So it shouldn't be called gossip. I mean, they shouldn't. It's when you go about, even people you're not close to, you're telling them this and that about that. Maybe that can be seen as gossip. But your own person, someone you respect or you want their thoughts and opinion, and you're talking to them, it shouldn't be termed gossip. I
also said, it's a two-part question. What's the most surprising thing you found out about another housemate after coming out? Maybe that they said about you, or that they did, or about themselves, or whatever it is.
I didn't know I didn't know there was a tape out of the house. That was the only one that surprised me. So I got outside, I'm like, where were we? What day?
Was there a lot of sex in that house? Did you see it happen at any point?
I'm not going to mention any name, but I know there was a day I just raised up my head and there was eye contact and there was activity in the direction.
You're pointing at the bed beside you.
No, it can be any bed. It could have been any bed. It could have been any bed. It could have been any bed. So I'm just like, interesting things are happening in the house. Like, I didn't even know. Yeah. But we're humans, come on. Things that happen in the house happen outside of the house. So society shouldn't make it look as if, we're criminals. So that's it.
Okay. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll find out more about Tobi's plans for the future. Don't go away.